Hi, I'm Kai, I'm sick, I make videos about my life, and today I'm graduating college. Okay, I'm not actually graduating today, but I will be very soon, and that's what this whole video is about. As a person with disabilities, that's pretty cool. According to the CDC, 25% of Americans have a disability, and yet, according to the Census Bureau of 2019, only 18% of us with disabilities graduate from college with a degree. That's not a lot of us. For those of you who may not know me, hi, I'm Kai. I'm a student at the Savannah College of Art and Design, and I'm studying writing. And I like to create content that brings awareness to disability, whether that's through my YouTube channel, and you can check out my other videos up here, or through writing long-form narrative fiction that I hope to one day get published as novels, or through published articles through places like Live Solo. I make a lot of motivational and upbeat and uplifting content about disability through silly vlogs and just documenting my experience here on YouTube, or books with disabled characters who are happy and have happy endings, or articles that bring awareness or highlight good parts of this community or give advice on how to have an easier life with disabilities. And I make so much upbeat content, but honestly, disabilities are kind of anything but that. I was diagnosed with Ehlers-Danlos syndrome in November of 2020, and it's a genetic mutation that affects collagen production, which then affects connective tissue, which then affects my entire body. I have a paralyzed GI tract, I have a lot of heart issues, I have POTS and mast cell activation disorder and hearing loss and migraine and narcolepsy, and the list feels like it goes on and on, and I have a lot of disabilities and they affect me a lot. I filmed this video speaking only on my behalf. I can only represent myself and my story and my experiences, and I may listen to the voices of the community and try and amplify them, but at the end of the day, I can only speak for myself and I can only share what I've been through in my story. My disabilities have brought a lot of good to my life. I've learned a lot from them. I use them to empower myself and my career, and I've met a lot of people through the community, and they've brought a lot of good, but they've brought a lot of bad. They're hard. They make my life hard. They're debilitating. That's how they got their name. They've brought a lot of bad into my life, and I can focus on the good part of it, and that is what I do most of the time, but they have brought a lot of bad, and there is no negating that or saying that they don't. They do. They have brought a lot of bad into my life, and they have made my life hard. Throughout my time at college, I really discovered that the world was not built for me. Never has been and never will be, and that is just the way of disabilities. There's nothing I can do about that. It's not my fault, it's not the world's fault, although sometimes they may make it a little worse, but it's not anyone's fault. It's just how it is. That is the nature of disability. And that's a huge reason why education is inaccessible to people. We have amazing things like the ADA and 501 that protect students with disabilities in higher education from discrimination, but that's not all we face. When I was a sophomore, I failed out of a class because of absences. I had a cardiac ablation and a heart surgery, and you can go watch that video up here, and I missed too many classes and failed, and there was nothing I could do. I go into class and sometimes I fall asleep because I have narcolepsy, and that happens sometimes, and there's nothing I can do, but I've missed that portion of class, and I will go to class and sit there and my professors will be talking, but not loud enough for my hearing aids to pick them up, and I can't lip read them, and I've missed a section of that class because I cannot understand them, and I will go to class and just miss things because I can't pay attention because I have a migraine, and I will walk out of that class having no memory of what just happened, and I will miss my class because I am too unwell to get out of bed, or I am too narcoleptic to drive, and there are so many things that put barriers between me and education, and that's just my experience. There are so many reasons why disabled people cannot get degrees in higher education, and it's not necessarily because of the world around us, and it is not our fault. It is certainly not our fault. It is just the nature of disability. I will be graduating college in 4 years, and I know that the only reason I've been able to do that is because I've been incredibly privileged in my life. I had an amazing education before college. I've had parents who can financially support me through college. I've had professors who are accommodating. I've had an amazing support system of people who've been so nice, and I'm sure you're gonna see a lot of them in this video as I get off my soapbox and stop talking and play the vlog. But I've had an amazing support system, and there are so many things in my life that I know I have been so privileged to have, and that not everybody has. And I know that. And I know that I have worked every second of the last 4 years and beyond to be able to be sat here today saying that I'm graduating from college. I'm graduating. This spring, 2023, I, Kai Mackler, will be graduating from the Savannah College of Art and Design with my BFA in writing, and I will have done it in 4 years with my disabilities. Not despite them, with my disabilities. And I'm so proud of that. And I'm excited to go into the world and see how I can change the world and how the world's going to change me and what more I can learn and what all I can do. And I'm excited and hopeful. And I can't wait for that. So few of us with disabilities ever get degrees, and that is not our fault. And that's not the world's fault, even though it could probably be a bit more accessible, and it's not the school's fault, it's not anyone's fault. It is just the reality of having a disability. Disabilities are hard. They make our lives hard, and we will always have to fight harder than those around us to get not nearly as much, and that is disheartening and discouraging and makes me feel hopeless and hard. It is so hard, and it's nobody's fault. It is just the fact that disabilities are like that, and I wish I could fix it. I wish I could make it better, and I hate that I can't, but life is unfair, and there's nothing we can do about that. And so I will graduate this spring. I will walk across that stage, and I will accept that diploma into my hands, knowing that so few of us get to do so. And I will graduate with excitement. I will graduate with joy and hope. I will graduate with sadness, knowing that so few of us can. And I will graduate knowing that I am lucky and privileged to be there. And I will graduate knowing that I worked hard to be there. And I will graduate knowing that I couldn't graduate unless I was both lucky and hardworking. And I will graduate with all of this held against my heart, and I will wear it as I walk across that stage. And I will graduate. I am graduating, and I'm so proud of that. And to you watching, I'm proud of you. Life is hard, and look at us. We've made it this far, and we will keep going, no matter how hard life is, or how awful it feels, or how unfair it is, and how there is nothing we can do about it besides find the positive and keep going. And I am so proud of you, and I am so proud of me. I am so proud of all of us. And now to take my own advice and look at the good that has come from disability and find the silver outlining and everything. My cap and gown arrived today. Let's open up this box and get one step closer to graduation. Until I put it on. I'm graduating college. How are you feeling? Yeah, that sounds about right. Ah. I have officially finished my very last college classes. Literally ever. I have one more assignment to turn in. I'm doing that tonight, and then I'm gonna be done with college. Forever. Also, my school's mascot is a bee, so the to-be tape for this week is little bees in a beehive, because obviously, what else would I do? Thank you, Kenna, Threads of Kindness, for, once again, the amazing, fantastic to-be tape. Today is my very last day as a college student. I graduate tomorrow. I'm heading to drop off the last of the money for my club, and this is my last thing I have to do as a student before graduation. Excited. Are you guys ready? Yes! We're trying to figure out accessibility. We're in the back. Nobody knows what's happening. Ridiculous.
Congratulations.
Are we throwing them? Yeah, let's do it! Yeah!
Thank you. Over and over again, they told me it was just anxiety. Every red number on my heart monitor was just anxiety. I'm only 19 years old. I'm young, healthy, they told me. Every fainting episode, every concussion, every stab of chest pain was just anxiety. I couldn't tell you if I braid my hair out of spite for the doctors or hope that maybe I could do it, but I do it. 2 messy French braids, 2 butterfly clips, and a whole lot of hair glitter later, I walk out of my bathroom. Heart pounding, arms burning, vision fading, I hit the floor. Cold white tiles stare at me. My roommate's cat looks at me as if asking what I, too, am doing on the floor. I look down and see my chest beating so quickly that it hardly looks like it's moving at all. I grab my heart monitor. Red lines flash as fast as my chest. 214. My heart rate is 214. I sit down. 232, 246, 249, 250. The red flashing glitches. This little heart monitor wasn't meant to count this high, and neither was my heart. In the car, I call my best friend. Do you want me to get an Uber and meet you there? He asked me. It's okay, I think I'm okay. I stop at a red light, my heart visibly beats inside my ribcage. I just don't have anyone else to call. Do you take drugs? I shake my head. I'm in the emergency room, lying on a stretcher. One nurse questions me from the side of the room while another takes my shirt off. Drink a lot of energy drinks. Caffeine. Alcohol? Cold, naked, and alone, I lie on a stretcher surrounded by people I don't know. Someone sticks defibrillator patches on my chest. Oops. There. On my chest. They stay on. A nurse places an IV on my arm. Tubes, wires, stickers, and needles hang onto my body as if they're the ones dying. 2 nurses stand holding my IV. each with a syringe filled with medication to hopefully avoid having to shock my body. I watch the first syringe empty into my veins. I take a breath. My body burns, but I can barely feel it. Everything shrinks away from me. The hospital, the nurses and doctors, the bed, my body, it all fades. Becomes dull, quiet. I flatline for 10 seconds. I die for 10 seconds. I am dead, and all I can feel is blackness. It stops. Everything is sharp again. Every person in the room is tense, waiting. I look at the big screen above my head. 250. Nothing's changed. I can't breathe. I'm drowning. I'm fading away. I don't feel the burning. I don't feel pain. It's almost peaceful. I can't breathe. I'm drowning. It's only 10 seconds. I am dead again, and all I can feel is blackness. It stops. A nurse strokes my hair, holding my head to her chest maternally. She looks relieved. They all do. I look up. 146. I take a deep breath and realize it's the first time my lungs have filled all day. They feel cold. I'm alone on a stretcher in a big room, now empty. My heart beats steadily, but I'm terrified it will happen again. I don't want to die again. I'm only 19 years old.
Good morning, it is Saturday morning and I am officially a college graduate, and today I'm just going to go visit the city of Savannah with my family. So I'm gonna call the graduation vlog over now. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so happy of what I've done. I'm so proud of who I am, and it's been a wild ride and I can't wait to see where I go next. So thank you so much for watching, and as always, lots of love. Goodbye.